YouTube, man, what's going on? It's LNH back with another vid, and today we gotta talk about it. We have some updated footage of Kyree Walker. He just played one-on-one against a famous TikToker, Cam Wilder, and man, this was interesting to say the least. So let's break it down, get right to it, man. If you like these type of vids, make sure you like the vids, sub to the channel, turn on those notifications, but let's get right into it. Now, of course, Kyree Walker, anytime there's some brand new footage of this dude, man, we gotta get into it. You guys know I've covered him on my channel for a minute now, and he's honestly one of the most interesting prospects and has one of the most unique stories out of a lot of these guys. Of course, didn't end up going to college, was one of the top ranked players coming out of high school, trained for a couple months at a facility called Chameleon BX, and now he actually got signed to a deal for the Washington Wizards, which is super interesting. That's great for him, but we still have yet to see him play an NBA game. Now, he actually played one-on-one against this famous TikToker, Cam Wilder. And if you guys don't know, Cam Wilder has actually played college basketball before. He's actually around 6'5", and Kyree Walker is around 6'6", so this should be a fire matchup. But things definitely turned out very interesting in this 1v1. Now, Kyree Walker, of course, was not going his hardest because he doesn't want to get injured against any type of player when he's just playing for fun. But man, I think this is making me question if this dude is ready for the next level. Now, whenever you see NBA players play against people who maybe only played college or played high school basketball or whatever, usually these guys are seamlessly dominating on the court and really don't even look like they're trying. But when Kyree Walker was playing, it was very interesting because the game was pretty close, although maybe he wasn't giving his maximum effort, of course, because he doesn't want to get injured. Man, I was expecting a little bit more from this guy, and a lot of people were commenting that down below. But on the other hand, there's one thing I have to give to this dude. Man, his footwork and his jump shot looked way smoother than they did in the past. If you guys know, I've covered him before, and a lot of times Kyree Walker's jump shot really wasn't always there, and I think that was the one thing he really needed to improve on to make his game solid. You guys know this dude can drive to the basket, score the basketball down low, likes the contact, and finish through people, but his jump shooting was one thing that he really needed to work on if he wanted to be successful at the next level. And even in high school, we really didn't see him knock down jump shots or be that crazy of a consistent jump shooter, but that's what really could elevate his game. And in this 1v1, I have to give it to him. His jump shot looked a lot better than it did in the past. In addition to this, the way he's jumping off the court, I think this dude has not missed a step in terms of athleticism. Now, a lot of people were questioning if he was going to be able to be as athletic as he was previously, because in a lot of the videos that he had recently surfaced in, man, he really didn't look too smooth on the basketball court, and his bounce really didn't look as impressive as it did in the past. But man, I gotta state it here, he definitely looks like he's been working on his game, and I really think that training facility has done a ton of preparation to help him keep his game and only increase his game to the next level. And for sure, if you guys didn't know, one of his teammates who was actually a top ranked player, Marjan Beauchamp, I believe he was ranked 40th in the country, that went to Chameleon BX, decided to go back to college, and this dude was averaging 30. Now, this was only a JUCO school, but somebody averaging 30 in basketball is just crazy, and they have a ton of talent. But it really shows if Kyree Walker was going head to head against players like this day in and day out, guys that are ranked super high, some of the best in their class, and of course this dude is averaging 30 going back to college, man, you cannot tell me Kyree has stayed stagnant this entire time. I think he's definitely improved a ton. So you guys let me know in the comments down below, do you think he's actually going to be ready to play in the league or not? Again, everyone is waiting to see what is he going to do in the league. Is he really going to be that force that we saw back in high school or not? So let me know, leave a comment down below what you thought about the 1v1. Let me know in the comments down below. And Cam Wilder actually is expected to play Nick Briz soon enough, so we're going to have to talk about that as well. But you guys leave your comments down in the description down below. But now, on the other hand, man, we got to talk about BJ Boston. If you guys have not seen, he just posted a recent video of him working out, and man, I gotta be honest, I think this dude has been putting in a ton of work. Now, one thing that a lot of people were questioning is how was BJ Boston actually going to transition to the league? Now, you guys know he was 6'7", originally played back with Sierra Canyon with Bronny James, and a ton of other talent. Zaire Wade, Zaire Williams, man, a ton of talent on that squad. And he was doing his thing in high school, McDonald's All-American, one of the top players in the country, and of course attended Kentucky, where his game was underwhelming, didn't perform as well as a lot of people expected him to, and only averaged just around 12 points per game, which people were saying he was going to be the #1 draft pick coming out of college after he did do his 1 year, which was crazy because things of course did not turn out like that at all. Now, he actually ended up getting drafted 51st and ended up, of course, that second round ended up going to the Clippers. Now, throughout Summer League, in my opinion, I think he played decently well. He definitely showed times where he still has that game and still has that flair, had a 20-point game, was doing his thing on the court, but I think it wasn't always the most impressive, and he for sure has to work on his consistency on the basketball court. And even in college, that was the big concern as well, because a lot of times he shied away from the spotlight and he really wasn't the man on the court, to be honest. But then there were times where he would get hot, hit shots, but he was definitely working his way and developing his game and really trying to find out how he plays best on the basketball court, because of course the competition gets better, the defenders get better. It's not the same as in high school, and you have to be able to make that transition. Now, he just posted a video of him working out and he's playing pickup, but I gotta be honest, he looks like he's improved a ton. Now, with having not too good of shooting percentages in college, BJ Boston looks like he's shooting the basketball pretty well here and actually looks super confident in his game. And I think that's the biggest thing with a lot of these hoopers, man. It comes down to confidence and really being able to want to go after it. We talk about people like Bronny James all the time, people who have the talent, have the skill, but really just have to put the pieces in place to make their game aggressive and just go after it. And I see that's what BJ Boston is starting to have. He definitely looks like he's dominating on the court a lot more, and that's super exciting to see for someone who's been already a super highly ranked player, high profile player, but just needs a few things to really change for him to show why he's one of the best players out here. Now, like I always say, you guys know I love the underdogs, the type of hoopers that are always doubted on, and man, we're talking about two of them today. Kyree Walker is one of the most doubted players in basketball, period. You guys have known, people have been making fun of this dude since day one about everything. The fact that he didn't go to college, people said he would never even make it to an NBA roster, but now you see he has finally got a contract to play on the squad, so he has a lot to prove, and so does BJ Boston. BJ, of course, being drafted second round was not expected from a lot of people, and the type of performance and what he was doing in high school, man, if you're a top recruited player, man, you know that's going to affect you mentally. And of course, his friend passing away, both of them were friends. Terrence Clark was friends with BJ Boston and Kyree Walker as well. Man, that is a tough thing for both of these hoopers. So I think this type of things that happen in their life, when people make fun of you, when people doubt you, is just going to put a chip on your shoulder to really make it to the next level and persevere through whatever hardships you do have. And that's what I see with these two hoopers, man. Kyree Walker is one of those guys who clearly has never given up, so you have to give him that. And man, I think he's improved a ton. All of these guys look like they're working on their game. Kyree's handles look better, his jump shot, his athleticism, and so does BJ Boston. So it's going to be super exciting to see what these guys do in the future. You guys let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the game? First and foremost, Kyree Walker and Cam Wilder, how do you think he played? Honestly, I think he's looking pretty smooth. Let me know in the comments down below, as well as BJ Boston, that brand new footage. What do you think about that jump shot, how he's moving on the court? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications to get a new notification every time I upload a new video, and make sure you drop down any comments for any video suggestions you do have down below. All right, it's LNH and I'm out.